Welcome to the eLogic Modern Selling for Manufacturing series. In this video, I'm going to cover what we refer to as revenue projections. So let's take, for example, that you have $1 million opportunity that's about to close, but the finance team wants to understand when is that revenue actually going to land in the organization. So you might, in this particular example, have it landing at $200,000 a quarter over 5 quarters. So we want to create these revenue projections inside the solution so that we can actually update and give visibility to the finance team. So let's go into Advantage and have a look to see how this works. So I'm logged in here to the Advantage solution and I'm on my Pipeline Insights dashboard. I'm actually going to kick right out to one of our capital equipment opportunities. And I'm going to take this opportunity and take the actual revenue and start to project it for the finance team. So this particular deal is looking at be about $407,000 and scheduled to close here in November. Now, what I want to do is I want to come over and actually project this revenue across when I think this revenue is actually going to come in for and be realized in the organization. So I'm going to say that the actual revenue is going to start in Q1 of 2021, and it's going to go for roughly 10 periods, meaning that I'm going to take the $400,000 and split it across 10 quarters. So I'm going to go ahead and save that information, and I'm going to go ahead and project the revenue. So this will actually create the 10 records here automatically for me, showing that revenue evenly split across the 10 quarters. Now, let's say, for example, this particular program is going to ramp up over time. We're not going to have the full 40,000 in the first quarter. So I'm actually going to be able to easily go in and edit these. So I'm going to actually make this one 20,750. And I'll save that. And then I want to also then back end load that 20,000. So I will go ahead and update this one to be 60,000 and change. So we still have the full $407,000 being realized, just being ramped up in that first quarter. So what you'll see here on the left-hand side is that my revenue projection total is actually being calculated as well. So make sure that I'm keeping the numbers in sync. Finally, let's say that for this particular opportunity, it gets pushed out a quarter and we want to actually update the actual revenue projections here. Now, since I've done some tailoring here already, I don't want to start necessarily from scratch. So I want to just push these out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and actually update this to 2021 as well, but I'm going to say Q2 this time and save that. And now what I can do when I come up here to project revenue, it knows that I've already created these revenue projection records. So it's going to allow me to either recreate them, which would actually do that flat line 40,000 across the 10 periods, or I can use the shift feature. And this will now shift them out one quarter to start when I ask the starting period to happen, and it pushes all those records out for us here without having to do that extra tailoring. So final step is, now that we've done these revenue projections across multiple opportunities, the finance team can come into their finance dashboard and actually see where that revenue is going to land. So across those various periods, those multiple opportunities that have all had the revenue projections done, we can see the actual revenue coming in here. So it gives the visibility for our finance or our sales operations team to actually see where the revenue is going to get realized. And with that, I want to do a quick wrap up. I want to thank you for watching this brief overview of how we create revenue projections inside of Advantage. If you want to learn more about the Advantage solution for manufacturers, please go to eLogic.com/Advantage. Thank you.